Okay, before I say what I'm about to say, understand I don't know Nelly from a can of paint.
Sure.
I have shout out Murph 10 times in this interview. I just like the man's spirit. He's a good dude. So I got no dog in this fight. With that being said, let me play devil's advocate. If I'm Nelly, I can listen to you right now and say, yo, I got put on. I sold 10 million records. I am the marquee name. And I did not forget about you or anybody else in that group because, as you have mentioned, you were for the group from day one. It was the group, it was the group, it was the group. Well, Nelly could say, I made sure the group got a deal. There was a St. Lunatics album. I'm not responsible for doing nothing else. Like, let me live my life. Why is this even a conversation in 2023? Could you be mad at him for even thinking that way?
No, I couldn't be mad at him. I can show you my phone where I'm gonna step away and show you where he texting me. I'm saying what you saying. Go live your life, bro. You don't need me to do this no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is all fucked up and backwards. It's like, I get what you're saying. Like, Nelly could say, yo, I did this. I put on, let me live my life. I'm saying that. He's saying, no, big bro, don't go. And I'm saying, let me go. Let me at least go over and get a job and do my own shit. You know what I'm saying? To do something separate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all I would need more people, but it's a beautiful situation for him because if the details was explained out, like when you go back and say, well, I got on, I made sure that we got this and we got that. Okay, so wait a minute, did I write it? Did I say, no, I wasn't coming to write it? Did you tell me? Yeah, you told me, tell Ali I don't need him to write it. And I said, okay, cool, I won't come. Did you need me to write or you didn't need me to write? That's a fine line he walks. Like, nah, I was doing you a favor. That's gangster. That's gangster. And I respect him from that. That's gangster how he pulled it off. Me and Cardan was writing. I wrote this song and half of it, and he wrote the other half. And me and him argued before, but like, no, I wrote that record. Like, nah, and kind of find out. We like, oh, I'm like, no, I ain't write that, but I wrote this. And he was like, no, I wrote this. And we like, oh, that was gangster. How he had me write half and had you write the other half. That's cold. That's cold-blooded. So I'm saying, like, what you're saying is that, yeah, I got on. I'm just saying, take away the resume before what all I did. Just sign that 93 Nelly, who I met. Not the one who I molded and shaped. And then bam. Then when he got on, like he made an analogy, he said, I went to the tryouts and I was hot that day. You wasn't. Well, you went home and slept. I couldn't sleep because I had 4 other teammates. I got a coach. You sleep. If I fall asleep, I might oversleep. So I'm going to stay up, take you to the tryouts. I took you to the tryouts. You did good. I kept feeding you the rock. Now you made the team. What do I owe you now? Oh, okay, now I need to write it for you too. Okay, now I write it for you. You still giving me opportunities though. How was this working? How are you giving me opportunities? I taught you how to do this. He said, he's like, yo, you know, just because he taught me how to do this. Like, I taught you how to do this. Like, that's wait a minute, Prez, did I give him an opportunity by teaching him that?
Yes.
You move to a certain level. I got you to practice. Is that another opportunity? The trials. I got you to trials. Another opportunity? Yes. You made the team. Then I played for you. I wrote for you. When is, damn, I'm giving the opportunities. Ain't nobody finna deny this shit. It's only the outsiders who, Fat Man Scoop say, damn, I thought you were just a regular nigga in the group. You know what I'm saying? I said, nah, man, I wrote this, I did this, and that. You ask any member, though, they'll tell you. We kept that shit quiet for 20 years.
Yeah, y'all really did.
Yeah,
you really did.
Because I said in the song, fuck the fame and the glamour. Give me these with a rubber hammer. Fuck, I never was for the fame. Fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can have this shit. Just let me get the bread. I'm going to go home. You know, I can make the money. Y'all can go. I wasn't even in the group. Y'all can get back. Y'all go on shit. I'm going to go home. I'm going to start a lawn care service, some shit, or do some different shit, or paint some. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. Just give me some bread. I want to hang with my kids. I know that shit is sour apples at times. I don't want to go. It ain't about pouting. It's just like, I just want to go home. I just want to go and, cut my own fucking grass. I don't like how they do it. They don't make lines and shit. You know what I'm saying? So no, it's a perception that's crazy, ridiculous, fucked up. And I can't argue it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to always talk about it and defend myself. Yet he knows the more we talk about it, the details is where everything is at. And the details, it's like he knows the details is where it's at. So it looks to you like he gave us the opportunity. No. Because we could have got a deal as a deal as a group. We would have got a deal. Because when Universal met us all, they met Nelly the same day. They signed us all that day. Nelly was already signed. They got us signed too. Like, yo, so had they been presented us, you know what I'm saying? But that's still not even a big issue about the situation. It's just when people say he did us, he put us on. He put us on. So what did he do? Put us on with what? With those records. I wrote those records. So we put each other on, right? Why we don't say that?
Correct.
Why we don't say that?
So allow me to ask you, I believe it was right after Country Grammar Blows. Did he not make you the president of Derrty Entertainment?
Nope. Not right after Country Grammar Blows. He made me the president of Derrty Entertainment after my album. And we were at the airport in Miami. And I went off on everybody. I'm like, I wrote that fucking Country Grammar album for you. I'm looking at him mainly because Murph was young. Keywan slow me, slow down with a mask and shit, city in jail. Me and him would always work on records together. I'm like, I wrote that record, You Went Diamond. I did the whole Free City album. My album come, you niggas didn't help me at all. Y'all didn't sit there and help me at all. And they just sat in the airport, they just listening to me. And when we got home, he started Derrty NT and made me the president. He just felt bad because, but the truth is, he came to my shit late. My album was coming up, but we were going to Miami. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we had to go to overseas to promote something, right? And here's my chance. I wrote his album. I wrote the group shit. I picked out all the 90% of the beats. I wrote 90% of the hooks. This is what I did, though. I ain't tripping. We split the publishing. Come on, let's go. Okay, now it's my turn. My turn is coming up for my swing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on a plane, finna go to Germany. I ain't got no beats. It's like the internet. It's like the time where I can get beats through some email or some shit. That's 2001 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. So I ain't got no beats. My time is finally coming, and I ain't prepared. I'm finna go to Germany or London or some shit for a week and shit. Then I'm gonna get to my album, and then I'm gonna try to start making it. Then I said, I gotta get off this flight. So I told him, let me off. I said, if you couldn't, they said, can't let me off. I said, my grandmother's dead. They let me off. She died in 1984 or some shit. I didn't say she just died. I said she was dead. So they let me off. You know what I'm saying? So let me off. So I go back home and I start gathering beats for my shit. You know what I'm saying? So Nelly was pissed, really. When he got to my album, he was like, but in actuality, see, Universal in 2020 found out, so at that time, Universal gave him $1 million because he never liked going overseas. They gave him $1 million to go overseas and promote. He never told us that. He got $1 million to go overseas. It's just ironic, it's weird, like, yo, my album is coming up. I'm big bro. I did all this, you know what I'm saying? My turn is coming up. Like, we finna just go to fucking London right quick? Like, damn. Because they gave you $1 million to go over and promote. That's a fact. And that's cool. But when I go get my shit, then you come a week late, then you don't help me? You don't sit here with me and brainstorm with me? Not at all. Damn. That's fucked up. I'm on my third album. I'm gonna do all those records, all these records, now it's my shit. And people looking like, your album didn't do good. Which one? That third one? Shit. You gonna help me? So after that is when he came home and made me the president of Derrty and T. Ain't no paperwork on that shit ever. Never had no paperwork. That was a fluff thing. That was all fluff.
What was your salary, if you don't mind me asking?
Nothing.
Excuse me?
Nothing. Then we had a discussion.
Maybe you didn't understand my question.
Nothing. Then we had a discussion one time in the gym. He was like, yo, Lee, I gave you $100,000 to run Derrty and T. I said, Mo, I ain't got no $100,000. He said, yeah, you did. We working out in the gym. Yeah, you did. I said, no, I didn't. I don't have that kind of money to be forgetting. Like, he got that kind of money. He could lose $100,000 and get confused. I'm like, no, he didn't. He said, hold on. We working out. He said, hold on. He walked over by the water fountain. He called his accountant. I see him over there like, are you sure? You sure? I seen him over there like that. When he came back, he didn't say, yo, my bad. Damn, we never did give you that money. He just passed me the motherfucking ball. And we just kept on. Let's change the subject. I never got paid nothing for that. It was always a string along. But
how tall is Nelly?
Like 5'9".
How much would you say he weighs?
180, 190. It fluctuates if he 170, 60 lose weight. In that area, depending on how strong, how big he is.
Okay, you're sitting right now before me. You are you're probably tall. Well, how tall would you say? How tall are you? And you're clearly mid-twos.
I'm 300.
You're three. Good Lord. At what point do you grab this 5'9" man and fling him around this? Like, I'm trying to figure out at what point in the story do you actually have enough? Like this is you have told us again and again, I wrote this, I wrote that. My albums came out. He wasn't there for me. He made me president of Derrty ENT. I got no salary. Then when he figured out it was a clerical error or whatever it was, he came back and still wanted to lift weights with me. At some point,
so now that was,
I know you're a professional, but at some point that block, that hood, that nigga is you out your mind comes out of you. You're telling me this never happened?
No, it happened. Right around at that time, I started making my exit strategy. You know what I'm saying? I can't make decisions out of anger. I was raised by a father, a real father in the house, every day, ate with him, was in my house every day, a father. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't make decisions out of anger. So I started making, and then I'm a Cancer, go ahead and make their jokes. So I have to like double and triple make sure. My father always said, yo, if someone does something to you and you don't like it, you could be being emotional. So do it back to them. If they don't say nothing, then you could be a bit emotional. If they say something, then you. So I had to double and triple watch it. I had situations where I went and got this artist a deal, and then he blocked it. I had a situation where Jay Irvin, Dr. J's son, Jay Irvin.
Shout out to Jay Irvin.
His son, Jay Irvin Jr., was our manager and shit. And he was like, yo, Ali, you should come over and manage. He was at Maverick. You should come manage. You know what I'm saying? You could do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bet. I'm in LA looking at houses and shit. Nelly told him, nah, he good with me. So I'm looking.
Okay, is this? I heard you tell a similar story. I want to make sure we're talking about the same thing. Is that the time where you were gonna get 5% of the management if you got Nelly to sign with this new management company? Are we talking about the same thing?
Yeah, that was. But what I was actually talking about was in the management situation. You're talking about before it started, like a year and a half, 2 years before that.
Okay, I think that's very
Yeah.
important.
Yeah, I had
think
that.
that's an
They
important
came to
component.
me and were like, yo, if you get him to do this, we'll give you 5% of ours. I'm like, damn, this is a done deal because, bro, you ain't got to pay me no more. They going to pay me. So what's a win-win? He cut me out and still signed to them.